Lantern. Today, they are still eluded that power. They won't have it. Now you have a rabid group of criminals who will show you pepper until your democracy is dead. It's not dead in a while back anyway. That's DF. Dele Farotimi. Add your voice, please, bro.
Where we are. We're in a place where we already warned before the election that we were heading. It didn't take Tinubu to destroy Nigeria. It took all of us. But Buhari was particularly effective in the ruination of Nigeria. If he had been set the task of destroying Nigeria, he couldn't have done a better job. He weaponized ethnic bigotry, religious bigotry. Corruption is an insult to the English language to call what we witnessed during the years of Buhari corruption. It wasn't corruption. It was the first time in Nigeria where impunity became a governance principle.
I thought people said that was during Jonathan.
No. Please. I recall that in February 2015, a piece that I had written and almost every newspaper house in Nigeria had turned down. It was eventually published by Guardian on Sunday, February 2015. I think it must have been February 15 or something. I can't remember now. And I called it, "Do Not Die in Their War." I made clear, without any apologies to anybody, that Buhari wasn't going to be any change. If anything, it would be worse. And I called attention to all the characters surrounding Buhari to make it very clear that even if you believe in the illusion of a Saint Buhari of Daura, you could not possibly have believed in the sainthood of the many thieves that were around him. I made this clear at the time. Not that Jonathan made it easy for anyone to have spoken for him, and I certainly did not. If we're comparing the two, it can only be a study in comparative failure. Because if Jonathan had been an effective president, we would not have had a situation where a man who left office as president and came back after 30 years without even having the capacity to get a school certificate. Even his dairy farm, with all the subsidies the rich in Nigeria enjoy, never expanded beyond what it was. He didn't write a single book. And then that became the one that was packaged as Messiah for everybody to buy into an illusion. I didn't buy into that illusion, and I warned everybody at the time. But that is not to excuse the failings of Jonathan himself. Jonathan actually prepared the ground for the failure that became Buhari. But the reality is that whoever had come after Buhari would have had to reimagine Nigeria because Buhari had already effectively destroyed Nigeria. So where we are.
Jagaban Karim. The journey is going to be long, and it's probably going to be for the astute, the strong. Somebody said when you push Nigerians to the wall, don't expect them to turn back and fight. Oh, no. Nigerians will tell you that they are smart, brain. They will make a hole in that wall. Enter the hole. Enter. That means there's no threshold that they cannot hold when it comes to pain. Now they have T-pain, Tifnumbu pain. Aba, I beg you. If they explain Nigeria to you and you get them, they don't explain them well. If somebody sat you down and explain Nigeria to you and you are not angry, they don't explain them well. We all agree. Nigeria is not real. Bro.
When I tell I say Nigeria is unreal, that is a joke. So see what happened today. Today I go buy fuel for filling station. I reach for filling station. Queue long. Everybody stand, they wait. You still say them they sell costly, but people still won't buy fuel. Now so we did the way too. Before we know it, light off. Filling station people come out, come tell us say fuel don't finish for their job. Fuel finish for Jen for filling station. Now the fell attend that their manager come out tell us say we go contribute money take buy fuel put for their job. before they go sell fuel. At the time we confused, but now we need fuel now. We have no option. Now we contribute money, give them. What the cause surprise was me say, as we give them money, the fuel attendant carry gallon, come out, enter bike. Who can they ask the manager? What did they happen? He said, yes, sir. Saying they go another police station, make it go buy fuel. So even them, they say costly. Nigeria is unreal. If they explain what they happen for Nigeria, you don't go believe her. They be like cartoon. Nigeria situation be like SpongeBob. Where they inside water. But if you enter pool inside water, you go drown. APC don't finish people. I see a lot of people, they happy. As in they count, they do counting now. They count yesterday. They happy. Wow. 90, 91, 92. Say APC, no they win. Them they happy. I want them. I'm gonna keep quiet. That's why we take shout that time. LP 75. LP 95. We don't say I next chairman they watch us. We reach midnight. He announced result where people don't sleep. So I know people wanna calm down. Then they say, "Muna calm down. This man he announce anything." If you do, they go tell you say go to court. Nigeria is unreal. You cannot believe what they happen for Nigeria. What they happen for Nigeria, not be what they happen in other places. We are different. Nigeria, we are chosen. We are chosen. We are chosen. Other country, who are you? When I tell on us,
Nigeria is unreal. Yeah? No one can really say what work is Seyi Tinubu does. Other than Seyi happened to be Tinubu's son. So yesterday, a video surfaced online where Seyi Tinubu was in Maiduguri, like others. And he was contributing to the flood victims of Maiduguri. He gave them over 500 million naira. Now, so, even those where they stand on the mandate of his papa, we don't cripple. I mean, those ones that were always like, on your man debt, we shall buy or stand. On your man debt, on your man debt, on your man debt, we shall buy. We don't feel stand again, we don't cripple already. They were shocked that Seyi is capable of donating 500 million naira. 500 million naira. Hey!
Good evening, Your Excellency. Good evening, all members of the delegation and members of the Executive Board of Overseas. Your Excellency, Governor Babagana Zulu, the resident people of Maiduguri, guests, present, and the brave families who this devastating flood has impacted. We are here today not just as representatives of our family, but as members of a collective effort of young Nigerians to bring hope and relief to those who need it the most. This is a moment for solidarity, compassion, and immediate action. Maiduguri and Borno have rich histories and people who are incredibly resilient, especially considering the challenges faced in the past few years. This is why when such a painful national tragedy occurred, it deserves our collective efforts, support, prayer, and even more our active collaboration and contribution. When our father, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, visited Maiduguri earlier this week, he spoke about the urgent need for the private sector and individuals alike to step up in support of the communities affected. In Inspired by his call, my wife and I, through the N500m, and my brother Yinka, our friends, and numerous other private sector partners have joined hands to respond swiftly to the needs of those displaced by this national tragedy. Your Excellency, we have been able to pool resources with the cooperation of many generous individuals and companies who have brought various food items, essential non-food items, survival kits, and medical supplies. And we hope that will offer immediate relief to those in need. Among the food items we are providing are over 1,000 cartons each of spaghetti, tomato paste, groundnut oil, salt, between 200 to 500 bags each of rice, maize, Maggi, 10,000 loaves of bread, and others. For daily necessities, we have between 1,000 to 10,000 pieces of mosquito nets, blankets, mattresses, capsules, wrappers, buckets, mats, sanitary pads, washing kits, to help maintain the dignity and comfort in these most difficult times.
For those who know him very well, right? He's like his pa, his old man. He's considered to be a junkie too. Somebody just said that. Why would you take that from my mouth? I was supposed to say it. Come on. So now he all of myself, no one. You know them. You know the family very well. Rat is a junkie. I'm talking about drug junkie. So Seyi is a junkie. They call him ST. The papa himself is a junkie. Now you have a family of junkies ruining and running the contraption. And you think, say, you have a way out of it. Right. Talking about those who are now kind of sharing rice left, right, and center. If you have a flooding in your state, they'll give you rice. If you have unemployed people in your state, they'll give them rice. If you have insecurity, they'll give you rice. If you have they'll give you rice. If you don't feel well, they'll give you rice. It's all rice, and others. But she added Maggi, added Ororo, and the tomato paste. So that including mosquito nets as well. So as they chop your rice, you could also stay away from malaria. Here is a minister under Tinubu with load and truck of rice for them in Maiduguri as well. Rice nation, declare rice or declare rice. Ricegeria.
Yes, we had a more.
Hang on. I need to quickly ask us. To many of us watching on YouTube, it seems there are a lot of you tuning in tonight to come check if, I don't know, maybe you come to check if the result of Edo State don't change. But before you leave, I beg, show to us that you are here. With over 2,600 or nearly 2,700 that we were a moment ago. Yeah, and only 500 of you have actually paid your offering, which means like the broadcast. Could you please just like the broadcast, Abby? Don't take it out on me. No be me do election. Sure you get. I'm just here to make you feel better, if I can, by telling you the truth, mixed with some humor. Do you mind? Thank you. Now like the broadcast. So let's go back and see how many bags of rice they are given to them again from Tinubu minister.
Your Excellency, we had a more robust delegation last week when this unfortunate and catastrophic natural disaster that befell on the city of Maiduguri and Borno State in general. The devastating floods caused a lot of loss of lives and insignificant inflicts of hardship on countless families and disrupted and destroyed a lot of property. Your Excellency, tragedies like this do not happen all the time. But this is a poignant reminder that climate change is real. Because this is as a result of the global phenomenon called climate change, where we had very unusual rainfall that created the overflow of the Alo Dam. Your Excellency, when it happened, we were impressed and also moved by the leadership in tackling this situation right from the onset, and trying to see that we mitigate the sufferings of the people right from the beginning. For us at the ministry, we also moved on before we could even get approval that we mobilize food items immediately to Borno State capital. His Excellency the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, also visited on the first day that this calamity happened. And of course, His Excellency the President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, who was honorably absent in the country, came to Maiduguri as soon as he arrived into the country. After he left, I also accompanied him back to Abuja and briefed him on what has happened and what we have done so far. And I would like to express my appreciation for the appreciation accorded to the ministry by His Excellency the Executive Governor of Borno State while Mr. President was here. For now, Your Excellency Mr. President has approved and has given me marching orders to deliver 100 trailers of rice, 50 trailers of maize, 30 trailers of sorghum, and 20 trailers of millet, totaling 6,000 metric tons and 200 trailers of food items. In addition, Your Excellency, the ministry also made available to the state government 2,000 water pumps to aid in relieving some of the communities that are still inundated with water. Your Excellency, we did not stop at it. We also have a new organization called the Nigerian Agricultural Development Fund that is mandated to also look into where necessary to intervene and fund activities that aid production and also intervene in place in such disasters, because a lot of our farmlands have also been inundated with water due to the floods. So I have a letter here from the National Agricultural Development Fund to set up a committee between the state government and the NAD head and also our state coordinator office, so that we can look into those areas where we can intervene as quickly and as quickly as possible to mitigate the sufferings of our farmers. With these few remarks, Your Excellency, we want to once again commiserate, and on behalf of the President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we have delivered the items. Some are here. So far, we have delivered within the span of 5 days 2,330 metric tons. Delivery is ongoing and assiduously, and we hope within the next 1 week we should.
Because everything is rice. You see, when people come to Mayegun's Diary Political to come and ask me, what is the way forward? And then they turn around and say, I should stop hating these criminal politicians. So how do you actually want me to react? You Olori Brukus, one by one. What way forward do you think I always profile to you? I said, break up the contraption. Join hands with those who actually want the contraption in Nigeria to break up. Some of you don't want that. You want somebody that is going to come here, sweet mouth you, give you what solution do you want me to give you? What? For you to go and form group and what? Contest the election or vote them out. Oh, ni kure one by one. One by one. Oh, I have said this many times. If you need solution for you about Nigeria, I don't have any solution for you. So if you look at me and you said, or you probably say it to me and like, hey, give us solution. It is because you will never take any solution from anybody. As long as you're you you actually want the contraption to continue. And to somebody like me, the more your contraption continue, the more one by one, yeah, you will wait for your turn. Okay? Nigeria is there to kill you. So just wait for your turn. When it gets to your turn, quack doctor, just wait for your turn. As long as you want Nigeria to exist, Abi, don't ask me for solution or wait forward, Lobo. Does Nigeria look like anywhere going forward anywhere? You are living in a contraption that has been captured by criminals, and so many of you. It is not because you don't even it's not because you hate the bad government, or you hate corruption, or you hate bad leadership. Now, because say you know the benefit from harm. You can't pretend on my platform like say you don't know my own solution. I have one single solution, one solution. And that solution is that if you have the capacity, use your money, use your energy, use your life to promote the breakup of Nigeria. Now, if you don't know how to do that, just sit down there and just sort of enjoy the conversation. Give me for solution. Solution to what, Nigeria? Solution. I look like a person who won't find solution to Nigeria problem. The only solution to Nigeria problem is to what? May everybody go back to where we come from. If you are a Yoruba man, it is ideal for you, number one, to detach yourself from that contraption Nigeria. Yes. Every day you wake up, you'll be praying for the breakup of the contraption. Yes. And the next thing is you'll be looking for any group of people that want Nigeria to break up. It's as simple as that. If it's going to take your lifetime, support it. Stop asking me for solutions. Solution for Paidan. It means what solutions are on Nigeria? Do I look like a person with the Mr. Ojema wine are you come to Mayegun, come and give me score. Let us tell me what I should spend my time. You don't know that what I do on my platform is to show to all of you why Nigeria will never work. Do you want me to explain that to you in a language you understand? Somebody said you don't see anything good about Nigeria. Say, then go and open a channel. It is free to open a YouTube channel. Begin to tell people about anything good about Nigeria now, Abi. Go on. Now, there are people like you who want to see the good thing about Nigeria. Oh yeah, go and open a channel. This platform is to remind all of you that Nigeria didn't work. Oh. It is not working, and it will never work until the day you breathe your last. Give me for a solution. A solution Nigeria. Country that will actually kill all of us, which is just going to be like a turn by turn. It's a matter of time. When my own time come, if Nigeria still exists then, it go kill me. When your time come, it go kill you. So why do you want me to find a solution? Do you want me to actually like crack my head, my brain, and come here every evening to come and paint a picture of a place that can be better when I know it will never be better? So if it's not better, fault, meaning, is that my own fault? So you want me to come here and begin to sound like this country is a very beautiful country. We just need to come together and work. Lori Mayegun's diary political. Are you new? Are you actually new here? You must be. That's why you are asking me for solution to Nigeria problem. Solution to Nigeria problem. When every day of my life, until I breathe my last, I will continue to remind all of you, especially some of you who are actually so foolish enough to think you have a country called Nigeria. That's not a country. No, it's not. So the least you can get out of that contraption, if you are so obsessed with Nigeria, is to actually negotiate a way where May everybody, they go arrange yourself. Let the Fulanis handle themselves. Let the Hausas take care of themselves. Let the Yorubas handle their own affair. Allow the Igbos to run their own affair. And decentralize ìlú òṣì, ìlú wèrè. Ń bèrè solution lọ́wọ́ mi, àbórí burúkú fẹ́